Hello everyone, I got a 2003 Nissan Murano Cvt transmission here. What was happening with this is it was making a growling noise. We thought it was the transfer case, but it wasn't the transfer case. It was coming actually from the transmission. And here's what I saw when I started taking it apart. If you look here, you'll see that this part here has been grinding right there. This is what's pulley? I think that's the secondary pulley, and it had been grinding right here at the tip, right here, and it has been grinding against this part here. As you can see, is ground here, which means these have been touching. Now this indicates that either the bearings are bad, which this bearing here seem to be okay. Perhaps the bearings inside here are the issue, causing it not to run true, or maybe the case where this part rides in is worn, making it come over a bit. I don't know. I'm going to take this apart and see if the bearings are bad in there. I hope the bearings are bad, because it's probably easier for me to get bearings than to get a case. So I'm going to look at this, take those apart, and then if the bearings are bad, I'll show you the bad bearings. If they aren't bad, then I have to see if the case is bad. Well, I got this apart. Not only did it need the bearing, you see the bearing pieces of it is in here. I also messed up the rear cover. This part here is damaged, so it could have messed up the inside of this pulley too. This is damaged, so you gotta look on where this went up into that secondary pulley. These pieces no good. Let's turn this over. You can see in there where the bearings are messed up. And like I said, the inside of this has to be messed up if this is damaged the way it is. Yep. Okay, this is the secondary pulley. Okay, let me get a light so I can see inside of it. Yeah, I could see marks right there. Right in there, I could see it's messed up. So I won't get this. I won't get this this part here. I will not get. I will have to get another pulley. So this whole part is messed up. Okay, you saw where it was messed up here, and it was rubbing on here. This is going to probably be okay. A whole case, a rear cover, and another pulley is what's going to be needed. And then I'll proceed to do my modifications on here with those drill bits that I've done. It's been a while since I dealt with one of these. Now, what this was doing, it was making a grinding noise. However, it was doing its job, variating okay. Probably wouldn't have done it for long though. Alright, this is 03 Nissan Murano Cvt transmission. Had a grinding noise, and this was the result. Okay, I got this Cvt all apart on this 2003 Nissan Murano, and this was messed up, as you know, so I had to take another one apart over here I had and get the pulleys out of here. The bearings on this is okay, and on the back they're okay, and the cover is okay. Now there's something I want to show you all. Here you see scratches. This is why I took this apart, because it had scratches on here. I would not have taken this apart if it didn't have scratches. Now, one time I tried to put these things on a lathe, and I could not get these scratches out. However, I started to throw them away until I decided to try something else. And if you look on this side, you see where now this is clean, scratches is gone. So you can clean this pulley up. You don't want these scratches here because it would just scratch on the belt. You want it to be smooth. So what I do, I light sand it, and what I use is this sand pad. I mean, I guess you could use a sand disc, and it goes fast enough to get that out. I'll let you see. See? Cleans that scar, clean all those scars and scratches right up. You know, I've been throwing some of these things away when I don't have to do that. Okay? So this is a coarse sand pad. You can use I guess a sandpaper pad too. Those are stronger, but I guess you don't need that. You can use a coarse sand pad. Clean it right up. See? So there are no scratches on that side. So I'm gonna clean this up, and I'm gonna clean the other half of it, which is right here. I'm gonna get those scratches out, and then I'll show you the results after it's cleaned up, which you can actually see here, but I'll show you after it's clean. Okay, here is the cleaned up version. All the scratches are out on this one, and all the scratches are out on here. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to put this back together. This has 4 balls in each channel. Well, I lost a ball, so I gotta find one. Either that or I'm gonna have to put the drill bits in here too, but I normally keep the balls in the secondary pulley. They don't really mess up, but I do put the in the drive pulley, I always put the drill bits in there. You can put them in both though.